Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's that time. It's tarot time with Cindy, my friends. It's general collective reading because it is general. It may or may not resonate. If it does, I'm glad we're able to connect. If it does not, hopefully the next time, my friends. So we're going to get a message from a god and a titan this time. I went into the goddess deck yesterday and we got Isis. Now, this is pretty interesting, okay? So the god that came out who wants to talk to you is Helios, is the sun god, basically, right? Like, he's the sun god, which I think is great because, I mean, what does the sun represent? You know, even just thinking in the tarot itself, it represents clarity. It represents the truth of who we are and living in this authentically, bright, happy days. It represents natural cycles as well, the cycles that are conducive to growth, fulfillment, death, birth. But for the most part, right, the sun is a representation of what causes things to grow. Look at your underline. You got set. And I paused for a second, and set is chaos, so I like that. Like, the past is chaos. The past, yesterday you had Isis, right? And she wanted to talk about your rebirth. Yesterday you had Isis, and here's your past, right? Because Set, I looked it up, I thought, wait a second, was Set not the brother who killed Osiris or chopped him up? And Osiris was Isis's husband, sister, brother, you know, it was all weird back then. Anyways, yes, it was. I double checked it. It was. He's the dude who chopped up his brother and scattered him all over the place. And Isis is the one who picked up Osiris's parts, put them all back together again, except for one. One was missing. Rumor has it that she either used her thumb to create his new manhood, or it was, you know, a golden phallus. So I'm just going to say, ladies, if you had the choice, everything's missing in your husband, but you could make whatever you want. Were you going to use your thumb? You're going to make a beautiful golden phallus. So anyways, I don't think she used her thumb. But anyways, this is interesting. No, look at the connection in that. I thought that was really cool. That's the only one in the upright. What is... Oh, whoa, check this out. Behind that, we have Thoth, Wisdom, and Osiris, Renewal, in the reverse. Wow. I want to say there's something here like destruction, chaos, war, conflict that you've come from. And in some way here, trying to prevent the wisdom, the knowledge, the knowing of the rebirth from coming forward. But who is here to talk to us about truth and clarity and openness? The cycle of clarity, right? After chaos. So, we're going to see what he wants to talk about, Helios. We'll talk to Set in a little bit. But Helios wants to talk to you about your bright new day, I guess, right? Your bright new cycle, your cycle of growth and prosperity, clarity, happiness. Helios. Talking to the collective. Gloves. Interesting. The gloves card. I mean, this is kind of like about proceeding forward, but cautiously proceeding forward. Now, interesting, I mean, if somebody chopped you up, you gotta be careful, is putting on armor. Putting on an armor, which also to me is representing a type of boundary. A type of boundary to protect you from whatever occurred in the past, from happening again. We have boy and key. Interesting. A boy and a key and a boundary. Owls. Esoteric information and knowledge. I don't know, this message is going in a direction I didn't expect it to, but it's weird. It's kind of giving me this this energy here of someone young who has the key or the answer to something and they may not be aware of it. Depending on whether you're masculine or feminine, it's definitely an internal part of yourself here that is still in development. Your masculine side, a side of actualization, active energy that is, I want to say it's like untested waters. A boundary. It might be maintaining a boundary while you gain access to what it is that you seek, to what's available to you, because you are soft, right? If I think about the armor, it is to protect what is soft inside. And a boy, not a man. This is soft, underdeveloped, undeveloped. Gloves, boy, key. Gloves. Mother of air. So Queen of Swords. And she's throwing books down from the sky. Knowledge. This is giving me the feeling too with the gloves card. You know when if you've ever seen, like, if you're if you're ever trying to hide something important, one way of doing that is overwhelming with too much information. You know, you've seen that done many times in court cases where, you know, if there's something that has been, you know, a corporation in particular has done something illegal or wrong, and they have to give all of their documents to the prosecuting attorneys, and there's something in that documentation that is damning. But if they bury it, there's always this chance that it won't be found. So A, they can't be accused of hiding information, right? And B, well, they're kind of playing the game. But it is like, it's just, she's like throwing so many books down from the sky and having to proceed forward, but carefully proceed forward. It feels like somebody's trying to, there's something here, because the sun, it doesn't mean you're there. And I don't think, well, say you're not, but there's a sense of clarity and actualization and knowing here that hasn't quite been achieved. And Helios wants to try to help you get there. This is showing me here that this is almost someone or something going on around you that is giving too much information. It's muddying the waters. And right, proceed cautiously forward. If I was that prosecuting attorney and I had like crates and crates of information, big cups of coffee, and just carefully look at everything, right? And then keep it organized like that. To me, the gloves, I mean, even though it's kind of talks about boundaries, but it is about proceeding. This is not to hold yourself back. This is to move forward. And maybe too, maybe there's so much information that you're about to receive, about to understand, that you would also need to give yourself time to process it. Boy, the 8 of air. Well, that's interesting. This boy has something to do with clarity here. Something that you can't see. He has the key. And it's also giving me this vibe of, you know, like youthfulness, innocence, almost like, let's say the universe has, okay, there's too much here. There's almost too much, or there's too many possibilities. It also kind of feels like 7 of Cups, like there's too many options here. I don't know what to do. And the boy is moving towards the key, or something's been given to him. It's almost like some piece of innocence in your life or within you that will have the answer. But because it's innocent, that's where it's safe. The key, the Four of Swords, the key to healing. This boy may not realize this. I don't know who the boy is. I know, I mean, like, it would be easy for me to say, you know, it's something within yourself, but it feels, I don't know, it feels different than that. This boy's being led somewhere. He's being led to truth and clarity, or he's your key to truth and clarity. You see in this card, you see how this guy is following the signs. There's a coin here. He's going in to pick that up. But I don't think he can see the coin yet. I think it's this 4-leaf clover up here that's got his attention. It's floating in the air. Why wouldn't it? Right? So then when he gets to that point, then he looks down and he sees the coin. And then he looks here and he sees the black cat. I just feel like in this situation, the black cat is don't proceed in this direction. So, oh, okay, I'm going to go this way. That's the key. So there's something innocent and youthful here that is taking you in the right direction. You have to be open to the signs. I do feel like for some of you, the boy is like an actual relevant person. Helios is using a boy. Right? Because it's even like a young looking man in this Four of Air card. This Mother of Air, this Queen of Swords, proceed cautiously here with her. The Three of Water, the Fountain, the Emperor. Wow, and Justice. Why do you need to proceed cautiously, though? There's nothing, like, that's what I find curious. Maybe it's not so much... I think there's something important in the imagery here, like in what I've talked about, like so much information. It's the right information, right? It's the right information here. It's the right thing to look towards, which is funny, right? In a tarot reading, you all come in, you're going like, that's the thing I always want to know. It's the right, because there can be so much information around us. Now, the Emperor is coming. He's called the God, or just God. Yeah, the God in this. And I think that's very interesting because, right, I'm looking at the God and Titan deck today. And we had Set, who is the brother of Osiris, who destroyed us. This is almost like Osiris. The God, the Emperor, is feeling like Osiris to me. Maybe Osiris is even being transformed. Like maybe this is a story of like some type of divine masculine energy here too. The boy becomes the Emperor. Because the Gloves card is not really showing me to proceed with caution here. This is proceeding towards the truth. This is proceeding towards universal balance as well. But there's just so much information. It's following the right information. What's the boy? It's almost like the boy doesn't see something with the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Air. Balance, chakra balance. Unaware of something in the future. Being led to the key. The elemental of fire, the salamander, it has a strong Sagittarius and rebirth energy, regenerative energy with the salamander and Sagittarius. The magician, the elements, interesting. Elemental of fire and the elements card. The Mother of Pentacles. It's like a mother and son energy, no? manifesting. It's odd. For some of you, for some of you, this is really odd. I feel like for some of you, there's a boy here who is manifesting a partner for you. But it's like he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. He doesn't see that. Because this is being done through just pure childlike intention. For some of you, you could have, like, you could be a single parent. Your child may be somehow through their own manifestation, but I feel like it's very uncontrolled. It's just like with thoughts and feelings, and you know, they're manifesting a partnership for some of you. If you find yourself as a single parent, there's a child here who's, I don't know, in the process of definitely manifesting something quite significant. So let's look at the key with the Four of Air. The key with the Four of Air. The Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Wands. And the Two of Swords, the Two of Air. The key to the Sun. Why is the Five of Fire here? There definitely is, like, there's a need here to follow one's instincts and intuition. The Nine of Earth, the Four of Cups, and the Hermit, the Path. There's some sort of self-discovery here. Why is the boy, like, why? It seems like an odd thing. Like, I feel like I'm talking more about someone who's going to be in your life or someone who's in your life. The Maiden of Fire, which is like the Page of Wands. This boy will communicate to you? Oh. There is a boy. I don't know. I feel like there's literally a boy. And this, I want to say it's anyone under the age of 18. This also looks like a young man. It looks like someone who could be like 16, 17 years old. And this person is coming towards you. This person is coming towards you. This person is going to communicate to you. Now, they're being led to you. This person is being led to you through a shitload, like a shitload of signs and synchronicities. And, yeah, very serendipitous energy. I don't know, I feel like asking about the key. The key is this boy, this young man. He is the key to the truth, to the sun. Yeah, the salamander is burned, the image of the salamander is burned into this planet here. I don't know, it looks like it would be Jupiter or something to me. Right? And the elemental of fire, working with the salamander and the elemental of fire. There was a lot, I mean like a ton of spiritual energy showing and guiding this key. The person is the key. Like, you know, when you say like God worked through all of us, God is working through someone here. And it does feel like it's much easier for God to work through this individual because of their youth, their openness to experience. The key. Like if you, I mean, yourselves too, if you, well, I think it might lean more heavily towards that. I'm going to say, like, for you, this is, I don't even feel like this is a boy that maybe you even know. If this energy is coming towards you. The key, what does this key open? What does this key open? The Six of Water, memories. The Ten of Wands, it's interesting, right? It has all of these astrological and zodiac. Okay, and wow, the Five of Air. This is really the key to your destiny. Remembering your destiny? The key to remembering your destiny. It's like it's written in the stars and it's in your palm. Wow, that's interesting. I'm just going to show you a sneak peek of, there's 3 god titans that are going to be talking to us in the extended. Prometheus, you see, right? And the palm. Matching something to the palm. This is the right hand, so it is your destiny, how you're taking yourself to your destiny. How you're changing destiny, remembering your destiny. Wow, okay. Let's see Set. What shit was Set up to? I'm gonna chop my brother up. That son of a bitch. Set. The past was Set in chaos. Destruction. I think what perfect energy, though, is the sun to come in to create peace and understanding after a period of chaos. Set. What was Set up to? Creating chaos. Birds. Gossip. Colluding. Set. The birds. It does. It feels like scheming with Set. Others scheming? Others were scheming. Ooh, the Scarecrow. Fire. Wow. The Scarecrow can't protect the crop from fire. But it's interesting, but armor would. So it's putting on a different type of protection here. Because however you were trying to protect yourself in the past, it served no good towards fire, right? And Set. He's all fiery. The birds, they're feeling like, to me, collusion. It wasn't just Set. There was more than one energy here creating chaos. The birds. The elemental of water. It is like there's a whole bunch of people here. It's just this feeling of many like-minded. The Nine of Air, the Nine of Swords. Wow. Dead and buried. This card always gives me sort of judge, jury. Yeah, judge, jury, and prosecutor. I don't know. It's like, right, there's a cane against the tree, so somebody's been led to this tree. It's almost like getting someone to hang themselves. This chaos feels like it's almost like a group endeavor to get someone to screw themselves up here. To screw themselves over. That actually feels like, you know, in the right circumstance, it could probably be more successful than one person outright and openly attacking and dismantling you. To have many convince another of almost some type of self-destruction. Now, look at that. The Six of Earth. See, it causes a separation here. There are those, many more that sit in the shade and the shadows, and only 2 in the sun. I don't know, maybe this has something to do with divine masculine and feminine too, with this whole Osiris and Isis theme that's come through in both days now. Osiris is not openly talked of though, but he is there in the underline in the reverse. Obviously, he is indirectly connected to both Isis and Set. He is kind of the storyline, but he's not directly spoken of. And that is the dismembering. There's 2 in the sun and the rest are in the shadows. And maybe because they're in the shadows, they want the 2 in the sun to self-destruct. Oh, as I say that, the tower. Look at the tree. See, look at the tree. It's the elemental of earth and the tree. This is reminding me of that the one who is buried under the tree. Right, there's the grave. Buried under the tree. The tree is hit by lightning, but they'll survive the fire underground. Survive the fire underground. I feel like something went on here where you had to survive some type of chaos here. It's like going underground. You wouldn't be able to survive this out in the open. And it looks like, I don't know, there were others that were trying to create some type of self-destructive behavior in you. And they were doing this because they're in the dark. They're in darkness, they're in shadow. And right, like they're in there like this. So they're, you know, they're mad, they're envious, they're jealous of there's 2 in the sun here. But to survive it, you have to be underground. Yeah, I mean, it's very curious, this. But there's like a boy here. The boy is unaware of some type of communication. It's kind of giving me the energy of like an oracle or something that is unaware of the fact that they are that. You know, it's giving me, was it? I can't remember if it was a private reading or one of the readings that I've done here on YouTube. It was the energy of R2-D2, right? R2-D2 had a message for Obi-Wan Kenobi. And a message was put into R2-D2 from Princess Leia. But I believe R2-D2 didn't even know he was carrying the message until it was kind of like activated when, or something, accidentally was activated. It was supposed to be activated when R2-D2 got to Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it got activated when, was it Luke Skywalker or someone was trying to repair something on him? But it was like in C-3PO, was like, why do you have those, what's going on? Why are you keeping secrets? I don't know. I mean, this is the message. It's curious, no? There is a boy here who is bringing the key to you remembering who you are. That's fascinating, huh? So that's the reading. I'm going to go do the extended. Before I started pulling out cards with y'all, I asked Spirit, what God is going to talk to us in the extended. And 3 flew out. We have Prometheus, altruism. We have Eros, love. And then we have Hermes, communication. So that'll be interesting. I guess they all want to talk, or maybe they're all intertwined in this energy. It kind of is coming off as I don't know, perfect love communication. Perfect human love communication. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I have. So, thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.